The boat turned on a heading of 270 degrees at long last, putting behind us the oil and blood-stained waters that U-960 had just caused. The battle over the British convoy and grid DH-12 was incredibly fierce. 2 separate attacks, 5 eels let loose, and 6 ships sent down to the bottom, totaling around 30,000 tons. The largest ship we managed to bag was a T2 tanker, a very valuable asset. The Tommies were not pleased with these losses, of course, and let us have it. They dropped hundreds of depth charges in the water and hunted us for well over 2 hours. The boat was violently shaken, and we were forced deeper and deeper, to a depth of just over 200 meters. The crews up there, dropping these depth charges, had to think that nothing could survive the sheer amount of firepower they were dispensing. But there we were, desperately holding on and squirming our way out of range. Eventually, we managed to break contact and are now en route to U488, a milk cow in the mid-Atlantic, ready to deliver fuel, torpedoes, and food, including fresh-baked bread from their onboard bakeries. The trip to the U-tanker was slow and uneventful. The watch crew was on high alert as we passed the Azore Islands. No doubt, Allied very long-range aircraft patrolled out of those islands, and I knew we were very much in range. They never ended up showing though. The only thing that broke up the monotony was the flurry of radio messages that came in. U-648 was lost, presumably attacking a convoy. U-84 was sunk by aircraft, and U-600 was attacked and destroyed by a warship. These losses certainly put things into perspective and reminded me just how lucky we had been. On November 28, 1943, the conning tower of the milk cow was spotted and the process of transferring supplies commenced. There was not much time for pleasantries. We had to work quick. They almost were able to top us off with fuel and gave us plenty of food. Only 1 torpedo was able to be transferred to U-960. Something I was not happy about, but we would have to make do. The process was quick and efficient, and it only took around 2 hours. Once completed, U-960 continued west towards the American coast. Boredom ensued. On December 9, 1943, we would reach our patrol area. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard U-960. We find ourselves in North American waters now after resupplying at a U-tanker in the mid-Atlantic. It is currently December 9th, 1940. The last contact we've had with Allied shipping was November 23rd, 1943. Things have been very, very quiet for us for quite a while now. So quiet that we did refuel at our U-tanker, and we did take on 1 single torpedo from the U-tanker. I also had time to load in all of our external reserves, so we are ready for combat. We've already burned a good amount of fuel getting over to this area. The U-tanker did not top us off. They gave us a good amount of fuel, but not 100%, so that is something to keep in mind. Our patrol area was grid DC-27, and we have completed our patrol orders. We are now going to start making our way down to the south, and I'm hoping we can kind of patrol in grid DN-57, maybe DN-84 if we are really want to push it, and try to catch some convoys coming up from Latin America, from Venezuela and such. I think this is probably a pretty good place to hunt for us, and hopefully air cover won't be as heavy down in the Caribbean as it would be up near, say, New York or any of these ports along the eastern coast. That is the gamble I am taking. Now, something I do need to keep in mind, if we go down here, we need enough fuel to make it back to our U-tanker. So it's about a 4,500 kilometer journey. I am going to add on a couple hundred kilometers just to be safe. Let's talk to our navigator. Maximum range at current speed. Okay, is 15,771 kilometers at our most fuel efficient speed, which is 10 knots. So once we are about at 30% fuel, we are going to turn away and head back to the U-tanker and then proceed on home after a very long and hopefully fruitful patrol. I have been keeping an eye on the crew as we continue our long journey, making sure everyone is rested as much as they can be. We actually need to switch this guy out. Go ahead and get in the bow quarters, get some rest. Now, I am slightly concerned about aircraft. Of course, there are lots of allied aircraft patrolling the eastern seaboard at this point in time. I was also concerned about aircraft coming from Bermuda as we transited over here. We did actually spot an aircraft flying just alongside us near Bermuda, like down here or so. And they just continued on flying by. They were not much of a threat. We quickly submerged and evaded it. The only unfortunate thing is our little radar warning receiver here did not go off, did not pick up the aircraft. I suppose it is possible they were not utilizing their radar. Now, taking a look at the torpedo situation, the U-tanker gave us one torpedo, and I believe it was just a regular G7E, so nothing fancy there. We currently have a good mix of torpedoes loaded in the tubes at the moment, but we can unload torpedoes as needed if we want all G7Es, for example.
Auf Tauchstationen! Untertriebszelle wird geflutet! Alle Entlüftungen sind klar!
Derzeitige Tiefe 1-0.
Okay, folks, we are doing a quick little hydrophone check. It is December 11th, 1943. 2 years ago, Germany declared war on the United States, and here we find ourselves. We are doing a quick hydrophone check. Let's go down to 30 meters and level out there. We're also going to reduce speed down to 2 knots. We are currently in grid DN24, and I have changed our course slightly, and we're patrolling near the Bahamas, still following this convoy route, more or less, zigzagging around to see if we can find anything. And we are going to sail between the Dominican Republic here and Puerto Rico. Hopefully, we can find some traffic going in and out between the two islands here. We're going to sneak through and then patrol right about here, grid 68, 69, maybe 67 for a little while before heading off to the east, slowly making our way to the Lesser Antilles and such. First though, we need to find some traffic. I'll stop.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Fahrt 0 Knoten.
It has been very, very quiet. Honestly, a little too quiet. Let's just listen in. We've been doing frequent hydrophone checks. The weather's been quite good as well, and so I'm kind of surprised we haven't encountered any aircraft. Okay. A whole lot of nothing. Not entirely surprising at this point. We are going to stick to the plan though. Once we find a convoy, we will stick with the convoy and make multiple attacks on it, just like we did earlier in the patrol here, to very good success. We are going to hit the surface and continue our patrol. It is December 14th, 1943. We are continuing to patrol. We actually just got our first radio report in a long time. An enemy warship, grid DO85, heading southwest. Speed is 8 knots, so they are heading straight towards us, more or less. This could be interesting. You can see we are patrolling here near Puerto Rico now, just continuing to patrol this little channel. We will stay here maybe a total of 3 days. We'll see if we can catch anything there before continuing on south. 3 days may be a little optimistic. We may head down south earlier than that. So far, absolutely nothing. We haven't even gotten any radio messages in a long time. We did get this radio message a day ago, And of course, no success, but U-593 was attacked by escorts, damaged, heavy flooding, unable to dive. So, great news there. It does not look like other U-boats are having very much success at the moment. It seems like the oceans are just devoid of merchant shipping right now, so proving to be rather difficult. We are going to do little hydrophone checks every time we make a turn, and we'll see. Hopefully something comes through here. It seems like a pretty high traffic area, so time will tell. Once we decide to actually head down through this little strait, though, we are going to do it submerged, mostly because of this little island here. I do not know if there are forts on this, coastal batteries or anything like that. I want to avoid getting shot, so we will make the transit underwater. At long last, we have a sound contact. There we go. He just reported it. Merchant moving away. 349 medium speed. Okay, let's see here. 349. 350. Good enough for me. Okay, off in this direction. Long range. Okay. Change course slightly, just a little bit. All ahead, full surface of boat. We are going to begin the chase. It's currently 2:57 in the morning local time, so it's going to be nice and dark. It does sound like it is just a single merchant ship, which is perfect. That is exactly what I'm looking for. We do have a whole lot of deck gun ammunition in case we want to get into a brawl. We will see what the vessel is before doing that, though, of course. Okay, the watch crew just spotted something. Bring up the Uzo. We got something. 352. There they are. Big cargo ship, it looks like. And then to the left of that, there's something else out there. Okay, off to 352. Change course, come left. Am I seeing anything else out here? I don't think so. I think it's just a pair. There is a ship in the lead. It could be an escort. I am not too sure at this point in time just yet. We will find out. We are starting to get close to our two merchant friends. There are two of them here. The lead one is quite small, a rather small ship, so I'm thinking we can use the deck gun against her and possibly engage this large cargo on the surface with torpedoes. Let's see here, radar. I'm wondering, can he give me, yeah, the radar operator can't really give me the best reports, but I'm thinking of raising the radar antenna here. I'm currently plotting our friend. Let's get another contact update. Okay, 031 range. 5,500 yards, or meters, excuse me. What service am I in? Okay. 500, yeah. We're closing pretty rapidly at this point. Let's come left slightly, run parallel to them. It does seem like they are heading on a north-northwestern course that kind of tracks with what I am seeing at this moment. Okay, we are getting nice and close now. Range to target. 070, range 4,500 meters. 070. Is that right? 4,500? Oh no. It is hard to tell. There she is out there. Angle on bow pretty much looks like it's at 90 degrees now. Let's come right just a little bit. We are going to maintain this speed and continue to overtake. It does seem like they are moving rather fast, probably close to 10 knots if I had to take a guess. I am making the executive decision to raise the radar mast. Let's go over to here and see what we are working with. Okay, let's back up a little bit, make this a bit easier. Okay, make sure close range. And our friend... Okay, continue to sweep. Continue to sweep, continue to sweep. And we are going to focus here momentarily. What's their bearing? 071. Nothing? Switch scales. This radar is dog shit. Frankly, I do think it may be giving, it may be true bearings, so they are off to around 110 true. Okay, let's look. 110. Nothing. Switch scale. Nada. Good on. I am not seeing anything out there. Okay, range the target. I was hoping to get pretty accurate range readings. Does not seem to be the case. Yeah, a whole lot of nada. Okay, well, you know what? It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. We are still closing in on our prey. This does look to be a C3 cargo or something like that. This little guy, very, very small. It does look like it might, in fact, be armed. So we need to keep that in mind here when we engage with the deck gun. This guy is going to be armed as well. It looks like they have a deck gun on the stern of the ship. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem when 2 torpedoes slam into her. Maybe, yeah. Maybe just 1 torpedo. And then we cross our fingers and use the deck gun. Let's go over to the TDC here. Tube 4. Tube 4, yeah, let's do it. Tube 4 set, magnetic pistol draft. 8 meters, good. Angle and bow, 80, range 4 kilometers, speed 10 knots. Okay, plug that in for now. Give me range to target. 072. 072, range 4,000. Right about here. Okay. Oh, it looks like they may just be heading north. Northeast. Yeah, we're pretty much running parallel to them, so this tracks. I'm liking this plot. And we are being shot at. Man the guns. Hard to starboard, all ahead flank. Ruh-roh. Open fire. Engage that guy. Run away, run away. Did not think we'd be spotted. Rudder amidships, go to the gun. Okay, we do have rounds ready. Okay, boys, unleash hell. Aim for the waterline. Go to the Uzo. Come on, let him have it. Okay, she is heavily armed. There we go, hit on target. The nice thing is we are a very, very small target. 2 hits. This ship here is engaging us as well. How close was that? That sounded pretty close. Continue our turn. Turn, 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 turn. Okay, rudder amidships. Make sure our gun's still in arc. Hit right on the bridge. Okay, waterline hit potentially. Come on, keep lighting them up. Another solid hit. Secondary explosions on the cargo ship. Come on, let's see some fires. His friend off to the left is still continuing to engage us. Our 88 crew is slinging steel at them at a rapid pace. You love to see it. Okay, keep firing as we disengage. Okay, rounds are flying past us at an alarming rate. Come on. Let's just sink this thing. Can avoid using torpedoes altogether. Some explosions would be nice, knocking out this gun crew. We are going to get ready to turn here. Yeah, it looks like we're starting to miss more and more as well. That sounded close. There we go. Another hit amidships. This little fella is continuing to fire on us. Well, we probably slowed him down. Good news there. Another hit. We are starting to put some serious distance between us and the target. Let's hold fire, hold fire.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Feuer einstellen.
There we go. Let's see if they keep shooting as well. Looks like their friend has stopped. That is rather unfortunate that they spotted us. I think we're clear now, though. Yeah, they stopped firing. I don't think we damaged that cargo ship much at all. We are going to continue to run parallel to them, overtake them, and submerge. Okay, we are in front of the enemy. We are diving down to periscope depth now. We are submerged and reversing. I actually think I got a little too close. Raise the observation scope. Let's take a look at what we're working with. Okay, folks. We are in position underwater here. This small little ship is going past us. Our prey is over here. This big guy, C3, I think. That is what we are going to torpedo. We are currently in the process of backing up. I got a little too close here. That's a little too close. So we're going to keep backing up, and we are going to get tube number 5 ready. This guy, I think we may have damaged him quite a bit. I don't think he's going very fast. We're going to be firing at pretty much point blank range, so that is going to help with any errors we may have in our solution. Okay, folks, it is almost time to fire. Range to target, pretty damn close, less than a kilometer. Set. Open tube 4. Something is off here, though. Target speed 5. Set. Okay, good. I'll stop. And mark. Time the ship. Bring up the recognition manual real fast. We gotta make this fast. I got a lot closer to him than I thought. C3 cargo. Length 152. And it doesn't look like she is zigzagging anymore. Bring up the ship again. Draft 7.5. Good. 150. And mark. 8 knots. Tube 4 ready. Angle on bow, 45 degrees. Magnetic pistol. Tube 4. Speed fast. Good, good, good. Tube 4 ready. Los. Okay. Torpedoes away. This is the target I want to hit. One magnetic torpedo heading straight for him. Run time is supposedly 1 minute. All right, we should get a hit here any moment now. Let's see. Start moving forward. There we go. Impact. Wow. Right on time. I guess that range pretty perfectly. Still no fires broke out. Let's start moving. Oh, that was a magnetic impact in the stern of the ship. She is very, very resilient, it would seem. There's the gun mount there. Don't know where the bow gun mount is. The other little merchant ship's continuing to sail away. I feel comfortable engaging that one on the surface. I'm not as comfortable engaging this big one on the surface. We'll see if that's enough to sink her. Okay, I didn't even realize we got the report. She is going down. Okay, lower the scope. Surface the boat. All ahead full. All ahead full. We are going to engage this other ship with the deck gun because she is small. Let's lower the observation scope here and get ready to hit the surface. There we go. Down scope. And we have hit the surface. Lovely. Rudder amidships. Keep dropping down that scope. There is our big friend going down. What a sight. Even though it's kind of hard to see. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Man the deck gun and flat guns.
Deckgeschütz besetzen. Flaks besetzen.
Deck, let's slow down. And come left. Make ourselves a narrow target. The C3 cargo is rolling over here. Okay, come left. Keep turning left. It does not look like this little merchant ship spotted us. I'm going to order our gunners to aim for the weapons on this merchant ship. Hopefully we can destroy their deck gun early on before they can get any hits on us. Rudder amidships. Alright, boys. Open fire. Oh, hello. Explosions. C3 starting to cook off. And we missed. Alright, they're engaging though. Fingers crossed we get some early hits. Deck gun crew managed to get a single hit and the ship went up in flames. Alright, keep engaging her. She is sailing directly away. More secondary explosions on target. And yeah, this thing has turned into a massive fireball. If you look at that, they are firing back. Not good. Come on, guys. Regardless, with a fireball like that burning on her, I think she will sink. Just a couple more hits. Okay, deck gun. Aim for the water line. Range 4,000. Debating hopping on the gun myself, but we'll let the crew continue to do it. So far, they've done all right for themselves. Come on. That sounded close. There we go. Another hit on the bow. That's what I like to see. That round that just went out looks very, very good as well. There we go. Hit right underneath the gun. Unfortunately, it started a fire near the gun mount. It did not take out the gun, though. Are they still going to fire? It looks like it. Do a quick check around us. Make sure nothing's closing in. I don't like the look of that. That was close. Alright, we need to get ready to turn around and get the hell out of here. Boys, you better start getting some hits here ASAP. Cannot really afford to get hit by this guy's gun. There we go. Another hit on target. That was close. Alright, all ahead flank, right full rudder. Let's get out of here. It is time to go. Okay, we are continuing to turn rudder amidships, rudder amidships. It looks like they may have stopped firing at us. Another explosion. There we go. This boat is a rockin' now. Secondary explosions on target. Good stuff. That's what I like to see. Rounds whizzing overhead. Okay. Let's keep moving away. So far, they haven't managed to get any hits on us. Let's see, how many rounds of ammo do we still have? Okay, we've expended a good amount, but we are still have over 100 rounds of ammunition left. Not that using the deck gun is really something I want to get in the habit of doing. I went ahead and ordered our gun crew to hold fire. There we go. They just got one last hit on the target. I think they are going to burn up and sink at this point. We are going to continue to maintain visual contact, but we're going to hold off on using any more ammunition. I do think she is going to go to the bottom. We ended up sinking a C2 cargo, 7,620 tons, and then we are going to add this little guy on top of that. Here we have it, folks. It took a while, but she is going down. We have another merchant ship going down to the bottom, and she is starting to really burn. Well, while we have some nighttime to play around with, we are going to try to run through this area here. We will patrol on the southern side for a little bit. All ahead standard. Let's get out of here. Let's also check and see small merchant 2,000 tons. A lot of work for 2,000 tons, but I will go ahead and take it. Let's send a patrol report to BDU. Sunk a total of 6 ships now, totaling 41,000 tons. Good stuff. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.